I've been looking for the perfect camera bag for a while now. I bought two different camera bags. They're both in the 35-liter class, and one of them is newer. It's only been out for, I think, 6 months or something like that. And the other one has been around for a while. It's a pretty popular kid on the block. And today we're going to be comparing those two bags to try to figure out if either of these are the best fit for me and which one I think is better. I personally haven't seen a video on these two bags comparing each other yet, so I decided to buy them myself, review them. That way, if there's anyone out there like me looking for these specific bags and the comparison between the two, hopefully this will help you out. And those two bags are the new PGYTECH OneMo 2 35-liter, which is expandable up to 45 liters, which is pretty awesome. So if you really need to pack some clothes or some extra gear and stuff in here, this can turn into a 45-liter pack. And then we also have the popular Peter McKinnon travel bag by Nomatic. And now this is a 35-liter bag and it can expand up to 42 liters. So they're very, very similar. I think these bags honestly are direct competitors with each other. I've had these bags for probably a week or so. Now I haven't used them out in the wild because I don't personally want to keep both of them. So I've just been kind of playing around with them inside the house. And there are a few things that surprised me about this bag. And also a few that surprised me about this one. So stick around to the end of the video and we'll see which one ends up being the one that I'm going to keep. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the OneMo 2 first. This is the newer backpack. So for any of you looking for something that hasn't been around for a while, this is by PGYTECH. I actually have a sling bag by PGYTECH that I've been using for the last 6 months or so, and I really, really like it. So when I saw that they had this bag and I saw the functionality that it had, it really piqued my interest, and also the price point on this bag. This bag starts at $260, which I think is an unbelievable value for what they pack into this backpack. Okay, so let's start off on the outside first. So on this side here, we have a pocket on the side, and you can see that there is like a little elastic band here, and there's a little zipper pocket here, and you can kind of see you've got some extra storage in there along with some elastics there as well. And then where's it at? On this side pocket here, this is your water bottle or tripod holder, and it actually expands a decent amount. I don't think you could fit a huge water bottle in here. Maybe like if you had like a hydro flask, like the oh man, I forgot what it is, like the 30 ounce or something like that. I think that would fit in here perfectly fine. And like a compact travel tripod, maybe like the Peak Design or Olanzi carbon fiber ones, those like compact travel tripods, I think it would fit in here perfectly. And it also has this little strap on the side here as well, so you can secure it down. And then on the top here, we have the top axis, which you can get into the bag this way. And you can put your camera in here, or you can configure this however you want to. It also has these little area here, which I would assume you'd put your phone or your passport or wallet or something like that. So you can easily access this from the top of the bag without having to dig into the entire bag. And then on the side here, we have more storage option. We got another sleeve there, and then we've also got a couple slots on the side here to store gear, things like that. And then on this side, we have the side access pocket, and then there's something in here which we'll get into, which I think is really cool that PGYTECH includes that at no additional cost. And then we have this, which I think this is a really cool system. So the Nomatic bags, Peter McKinnon actually offers like little stickers that you can put on your batteries. that allow you to determine whether it's dead or charged, and it's like a little red sticker and a green sticker, and you flip it to which side. That way you know if it's dead or charged. But PGYTECH came up with this really cool concept that you could slide these little bars here, these little switches up and down, and it'll be either green or red if it's charged or dead. And they just slide into these little pouches here. And you got 3 slots that, and I think that's really, really cool. On my sling bag, they actually have something similar, and I think that's really intelligent and smart. And this bag, this portion right here is really thick and padded, so you don't have to worry about anything with your batteries. And then that's it for the side pockets and the top pockets. Now it also has this expansion here, which you can open this up, and that will allow the bag to expand. And this is how you get that extra 10 liters of space. Now inside of here, when you open this up, now this is like my one gripe about the bag, is that the only way to access this area, oh, that's the wrong one, sorry. The only way to access this extended storage is to unzip the entire thing. So if you want to use this, it's either all or nothing. There's no other way around that to be able to use this external or this extra storage here. So just take that out of there. Now you do have it though, so I do appreciate that. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I do wish that you could potentially get into here without expanding the bag all the way to 45 liters. They do actually have it to where I believe you can expand it. Let's see. That's another thing. It's like trying to figure out what zipper does what. You can do like a halfway, and they say that's like only use like expanding just this top part, but I don't know. I don't really. I think I would just do the entire thing. So you've got this pocket here, which you can hold clothes, tablet, maybe a gimbal or something like that. They actually have like a little gimbal tag here, so you can put your gimbal in here. They've also got 2 pockets here that you can put more stuff into. To me, I would say this would either be like a gimbal spot for me, / maybe put some clothes in here if I'm going like a couple-day trip. This could fit that nicely. So it is nice that they offer that, and they also have some storage here, and inside of here is the rain cover and some little extra rain cover and some little extra straps as well, which PGYTECH, I'll say one thing about this bag is they didn't skimp on anything. This bag comes with it all at no additional cost. So like I said in the beginning of the video, amazing value with this bag. And this, it doesn't go all the way down. It actually only goes about halfway down the bag. You can see my hand there. So you don't get full access to this entire thing. So we'll zip this back up. And then the zippers on this they're pretty good actually. Like this part is a little flimsy just because it's kind of thinner and you have to expand it. But the zippers on this bag are really, really smooth, which I've come to appreciate, and you'll find out why when I go to the Nomatic bag. Those ones are a little stiff. Now they do feel durable on the other bag. They are a little stiff compared to this bag. Alright, and then you also have these loops here that you could strap things to the front of this if you wanted to. And then let's move to the back portion. Now, personally, this is like one of my favorite parts of the bag, and I think kind of where it excels over the Nomatic bag is actually the straps and the overall design of this back padding. Now, these straps, they're not super thick, but they are like this moldable, very... It has padding. I don't want to say that it's like there's no pad to it, but it's like it's just different than the Nomatic bag. The Nomatic bag is very thick, but it's stiff, and this is just so pliable that it's so comfortable when it's on your shoulders. And then this breathable back padding with this like mesh here, this makes it to where you're not developing like a bunch of sweat. Actually, airflow can come through these channels and help make the back breathable, so where you're not getting a bunch of sweat build up on your back, and you can actually breathe, so you don't get as hot in this bag. I've never put on a backpack and been so comfortable right off the bat. Now, only time will tell with actually carrying it with a bunch of weight and stuff like that in there, which I have not got to do. So take that into consideration. You know, you definitely won't know until you go out and get out in the field with it, but like out of the box comfort, this bag wins hands down. And on these straps, they actually have built-in spots for you to attach maybe like a Peak Design capture clip, or they have their own. They have the Beetle by PGYTECH that you can use. It's their own version of like a capture clip that you can actually put your camera on here. And then they also have this little pocket here that you can put your phone in or something like that, or maybe something important like wallet, passport, keys. It's a nice little pocket there, but I think it's designed for a phone. And then you also have this little chest strap here, which can be expanded or shortened, and it just kind of clips on to these little spots. And you can see this is the clip, and it kind of just like opens up at the bottom like that, and then you just snap it into any of these little spots. And then you also have these straps here. These are your waist straps, which are removable. They got these little hooks that you can see, and you can unhook it, so you can completely remove these, and it kind of gives you a little instruction there on how to do it. I believe you can remove that. Yeah, you can remove that, or you can keep it on there, whatever you want to do. And these pads here as well are super comfortable, just like the backpack straps. So the waist straps on this and the padding and the shoulder straps are all extremely comfortable on this bag. Now if we get into, now it also has handles here right in the middle, so if you want to pick this bag up, you can just pick it up right by the middle there. It also has a nice handle here, and these are really nice handles, and it also has a handle here up at the top of the bag. So you can grab it. And then it also has these cinches back here, and you can actually, when this is on your, actually I have them tucked away right now, these cinches here can help pull the backpack closer to your back. So let's say like you have it on your back and it's kind of tilting backward away from your shoulders. If you pull on these straps, it'll bring it closer and it'll hug your backpack, so it's actually conformed to your back more, which is really, really nice as well. And then let's get into the inside of the bag. Now this is a clamshell style backpack, so it will fold completely open. Like that. So this is the inside of the bag. Now it does come with this 10-liter pack here. And I think that's really a really good value. I know Peter McKinnon and Nomatic have like little accessory bags and stuff that you can add on if you want, but those come at an additional cost. And this comes with the bag. And it's also expandable, so you can actually open up this bag. Let's see, I think it's this compartment here. Yep. The zipper here will actually expand this bag to where it can be taller if you need it to be, which I think that's an awesome value. I think that's cool that they're just including this stuff. They're really weeding out the competition with the price point and what this bag offers. So if we open this up, you can see that it has a little sling strap here for you as well. We'll put that there for now. And then you've got all these dividers, and you can see in here you can fit a camera in there. Fold that over like that. You can see in there there's all these, there's space there with these little dividers, and this is configurable as well. Really nice. It feels high quality. These dividers feel really sturdy. Just an amazing bag. And then in here you've got like little pockets as well. on both sides, which is really nice. And then it also has this top pocket there, and you can put stuff in there, like a phone or something like that. Really cool that they include this. And then it's got a little handle here on the back, and these zippers and everything, just like the rest of the bag. Super nice. Just a really cool thing. And this is kind of like they're like almost like a little packing cube in a way, or like an accessory tech pouch that you can just shove in here like that. So if you want to put a drone or something like that in here, you can do that as well, which I think is really nice. So you don't have to take the entire bag with you. You can just take this out of there. So we'll move this off to the side for now so we can see the rest of the bag. Now inside of the bag, you get a ton of dividers. Now this is one thing where the PGYTECH beats out the Nomatic bag with Peter McKinnon. They give you so many dividers in here that I don't even think you would use them all. And then the Nomatic bag, you only get like 5 dividers. So in here you got all these dividers that you can configure all you want, and they really stick in there. And they've got like all of these different lines so you can fold them and contort them however you want to, if you want to make little ledges and stuff. Very configurable. And then these long dividers here, these, I think they have like a really cool design. They got this bottom thing, but they also got like these little things like this so they don't take up so much room, and it's almost easier to get them in there and configure them, which I think is a really unique design. And these are very like they move, but they're pretty stiff. So like I personally think that's a good thing, because if your gear's in there, it's not going to be like bowing out or like moving too much while it's in there. Like these are really good quality dividers. And then you also get these straps to help hold down your gear, lenses, or anything like that. And then there's some more dividers here on the bottom. Like I said, you just get like so many dividers. So I think that's really cool that they include all of those things. Nice and spacious in here. You also get this compartment here, which is like a laptop and tablet compartment. So this compartment here goes all the way to the bottom of the bag, so you can fit like a 16-inch laptop in there, even something bigger. And then this pocket here goes about to there, so you can fit like an iPad or something like that in there, or maybe another laptop or a smaller laptop. And then it's got this little clasp to make sure you hold it in there. Now, not a huge fan of this little, just like little bungee strap design here. It's simple, but I just feel like maybe like a Velcro or a zipper or something like that. Probably a Velcro. I think I would have liked a little bit better. I just felt like it would have instilled a little bit more confidence compared to that. But nonetheless, I don't think you're really going to have an issue with it. And that is the inside of the bag. Oh, there is one more thing. There's a little air tag spot there where you can hide an air tag inside of this bag, so nobody would know it's there. It's almost like it was stitched in, which I love that, because I mean, we all know how expensive camera gear can get, and if someone takes your bag, the odds of that, unless they know about this bag, they're not going to know that an air tag is hidden in there, especially if you remove those stickers or those tags or tuck them in there. They're going to have no idea. So I love that. Another thing about security with this bag is the actual zippers themselves. Now, I've seen a couple reviews and people were saying these zippers didn't work right and that the security system was a fail, and honestly, they're just not using it correctly. So if you look, let's see, let's use this side one for an example. Now you can see it's got these little loops, and those are to be able to put your zipper through so that people can't open the bag. And those are on like every zipper on this backpack. So what you do, a lot of people are trying to put them through this way, and it's not going to fit that way. What you have to do is kind of thread it through like this. So if you take this like this, you're going to put it in sideways, and you're going to loop it through and then pull it. Now that is going to stop anybody from being able to open your bag. And I think that's genius. Like, unless somebody really knows how to like thread this through like that, like nobody's quickly going to be able to get inside your bag and steal your stuff. So I think that's a really cool design. I honestly really like that extra security in my bag. It also has nice rubber bottom that's feels really high quality, so you don't have to worry about setting this down on the ground. And also this does stand up by itself, which that's super important. I hate a backpack that just falls over all the time. This has enough of a good construction that it'll stand up by itself. This bag comes with a lifetime warranty as well, so if something did happen to the bag, PGYTECH will replace it or fix it or whatever they're going to do. It does come with a lifetime warranty, so they stand behind their products, and I think that's amazing, especially since this bag an unbeatable value already. That the fact that they're going to offer a lifetime warranty just shows that they really care about the products that they do, and they're going to back it. It's amazing. So that's the PGYTECH OneMo 2. Let's move on to the Nomatic bag by Peter McKinnon. Now, I will say, right off the bat, I do like the aesthetics of this bag more. Now, I'm not saying that the PGYTECH bag looks bad. I still think that looks like a great backpack, but there's something about this bag that just screams like quality, and then just like also like it just has this aesthetic to it that I've not really seen in other backpacks. Some backpacks look very travel-y, some look too techy. This one is a nice blend of looking like a really nice backpack, but also being a nice camera bag. So I do think this excels in that area. So yeah. Now, the material on this bag, this is one thing that I feel like this one feels a little more premium compared to the PGYTECH bag. Not saying that one feels bad by any means. They both feel like they're made with good quality materials, but this one almost reminds me of like, I have like one of those stand-up paddle boards that you can blow up, almost like a boat material. And this kind of reminds me of that. Like, it's not as thick, but it just has like this feel that it's like very durable. And I really like that too. They're both pretty heavy bags. I think this one is a little bit heavier than the PGYTECH, if that matters to you. This one does feel a little bit heavier. But let's start with the outside of the bag. So this side here, it has a water bottle pocket or a tripod pocket, and this actually magnetizes shut. So that's really cool. That one, the PGYTECH OneMo 2, does not magnetize shut. It just has elastic. So this is really cool. It keeps the bag a nice slim profile. So I think that's really nice. And then this one, I think this one feels a little bit smaller than the PGYTECH OneMo 2. So I don't think you're gonna fit anything massive in here, but great for like a travel tripod or a small water bottle. And then it's also got these little spots here where you can put some straps onto it. You can strap things onto it as well. And then on this side, you have the side access, which you can get into the bag. And right now, I haven't configured this bag at all, so these are kind of latched onto this here. And I also like the way this feels. This material feels really nice and comfortable. And I also like the black and brown interior. That one has like a jade green type of material, which I don't think looks bad. I just personally prefer this aesthetic a little bit better. So you got a side access here, along with more little areas and straps. And then it's got a handle here. Same on the other side. Also has a handle, so you can grab the bag like this. That is pretty much for the sides. On the top here, we've got this front pouch, and then inside of this pouch, and this goes down about, I don't know, halfway to a third of the way down the bag. And it's also got this, it has the Fly the Flag logo in there with an RFID pocket in there. So if you need to put like something like cards or something like that, it is protected. It even says it right here on the side. RFID safe there. So that's really cool. There is no RFID blocking on the PGYTECH bag, so if that's important to you, you can't put that there. Now, with this zipper pocket, it's kind of a love-hate relationship. I like that I can easily access the bag from the outside and that there's RFID there. I just don't know if I love it because since it is right there, it's very easy for someone to just unzip that and try to get into that, you know? Now, this pocket, this magnetic pocket, does kind of hug it really well, so you almost wouldn't know that there was anything in there. You would really someone would really have to like dig and get that pocket open. So it is very slim, so someone may not notice your stuff's in there, but it's something to think about. Now, it also has these little things on the outside here where you can hook things up to as well. So if you want to hook something to the front of the bag, you can do that. It has this little cool metal Peter McKinnon Nomatic plate on the front there, which some people actually complain about because it does get scratched up, but what do you expect? I mean, if you're going to use a camera bag, it's not meant to look pretty all the time. You're using it, it's a tool. Now, I do like that you can get into this front area here without actually expanding the bag. So if you flip this open, we are now to the inside of the bag, or into the front compartment of the bag. Now these straps here, meant to hold down clothes or gimbal or something like that, so you can cinch things down. There's also these 4 elastic pockets that you can put things into as well, along with this here. You've got access in here, and it's all breathable, so if you need to put like dirty clothes in there or something like that, you can put things like that in there. You got a pocket there as well, and then you can also unzip this and get into there as well. So you put either more clothes or whatever you want to back there. A lot of storage. And then you can also expand this. So there's another zipper here on the side, and if you unzip this, you can expand the bag. Let me zip this up first. You can actually expand the bag to 42 liters and give yourself a little more. And I like that it's actually expanded toward the bottom instead of like this way. Like on the PGYTECH bag, it kind of goes, you can do it from the front and then come down this way, or you can do the whole thing. I like that this is more on the bottom, so then it's not as top heavy and it's more stable on the bottom. So I do like that. I like that you don't have to open up the entire bag to be able to expand it. If you need to expand it, there is a separate zipper for that, and then it zips back up really, really nicely. And now, I know I was talking about on the PGYTECH bag that those zippers felt better, and throughout the entire bag they do. Now these zippers work really, really well, but when we get to the back of the bag and the inside of it, this is where things start to change a little bit. This is the back of the bag, and these straps, they are padded. You can see this. Let me move it to the side. These are very padded, but they're just stiff. Like, they move, but like they're not super bendable. Now, maybe these break in over time, and they also have like this breathable mesh on there, so it should help you from not sweating as much. Maybe these are meant to break in over time, which if that's the case, maybe these could be better than the other one, but right out of the box, they're not nearly as comfortable as the OneMo 2. So I don't really love that. If you're gonna be wearing a backpack for a long time, you definitely want it to be comfortable. I've watched other reviews and other people say they don't have any problems with the comfortability of the bag, but just something I noticed taking the OneMo 2 right out of the box, and this one doesn't feel nearly as comfortable as that one does. Another thing is this one has padding back here, and you've got the Peter McKinnon skull and cross blades logo there, which I think is a nice touch. This is nice and padded. It feels good, but there is no ventilation on the back of the bag like the OneMo 2 has. So this could get a little sweaty because your back's not gonna be able to breathe as much. Now they did There's a line here. It is indented. You should still be able to get some airflow through the back of the bag, but I don't think it's going to be nearly as breathable as the other one. There's also a luggage pass-through here, so if you want to put it on your carry-on bag, you can slide the handles right through there. And then the waist strap, similar to the shoulder straps, these are a little bit stiffer compared to the PGYTECH bag. And these ones on the PGYTECH, there's little clamps on the side that hold it in. On this one, it's just like a little Velcro that holds it in there, and you can remove it and take it out entirely if you don't want to use it. Don't really know which system I like better, honestly. I don't know. They're both kind of the same. I think it's really a toss-up when it comes to the actual waist strap itself in terms of removing it. This one, I guess this one's a little bit easier to remove, but it's also like, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or not. The other ones seem like they're a little bit more secure in there. So that's for that. And then this one that does have little spots here that if you wanted to clamp something onto it, you could. They're just not as robust as the OneMo 2. They're a little bit thicker on that one, kind of designed for like a capture clip or something like that. And then this one also has a shoulder strap, which this one's just a typical clasp that you clasp together like that. And then it also has like these little hooks that if you want to unhook it, you could unhook it entirely or something like that. So you do that as well. And then one thing I do love about this bag is this pocket here on the side. This is a hidden laptop compartment, and it's very plush and nice in there. It feels really good. This is the best part of the bag that feels the nicest. I almost wish I don't think they used this on the inside of the bag. This one feels a little bit softer than the other one, maybe because the other one has like a quilted pattern. It doesn't feel as soft. Not sure, but you could fit a massive laptop in there, and you don't have to actually open up the entire bag to be able to get to your laptop, which is nice. You know, if you're traveling and you're on a plane or something like that, you don't want to have to open up your bag all the way to be able to get to your stuff, especially your laptop. You can just open this little side hidden thing right behind your back and close it up, which that is really, really cool. And then this one has, similar to the OneMo 2, it has like these little tabs where you can pull the bag closer to your back if it's kind of like falling off a little bit. So you can cinch that up. This top handle here is very, very thick and padded, way more padded than the other one. This one feels like it's gonna last a little bit longer in terms of the thickness of this one. Very comfortable to hold on to, and it's got little handles on the sides here as well. So handle up top is nicer than the PGYTECH. And then if we get into the inside of the bag, now this is where, now I appreciate the zipper because it is very thick and robust. It feels like, you know, it's very high quality. It's just kind of a pain to open. It's not as smooth as the PGYTECH bag is. But I don't know if that's, you know, maybe there's a catch to that. Maybe, you know, this is a better zipper. So if you maybe want a little bit more of a durable zipper, this one may be a little bit more durable. It's just gonna be a little bit more finicky getting it open. And then if we get into the bag here, this is the inside of the bag. Aesthetic wise, I love it. I think that this looks better. I love the brown and the black accents. I'm sure he did that because he's a coffee lover, and I love my coffee as well. I love this about it. These dividers, they're really nice dividers. They're not as sturdy as the PGYTECH's dividers are. They are thicker and feel a little bit more padded, just not as sturdy. The other ones feel like they're a little bit more stiff. Now it does come with a couple of these little straps as well. Just like tie down things and stuff like that, maybe for your tripod, things like that. Those are in here. And then it's got, these are the dividers that they have, which I do actually like these dividers. I like how thick these are, and it almost feels like a neoprene type of material on the outside. And you can configure these, fold them up, however you want to make like little shelves and stuff like that. I do like these. I don't think there's really an advantage to either one of them, kind of just preference, but I guess I kind of prefer these a little bit more in terms of the overall design. I think they're really cool. And I mean, I'm a huge fan of Peter. I've been watching his channel since I started getting into it. So I mean, everyone knows Peter. So it is kind of cool, like having something that is his. So, you know, if you just kind of want to flex that you have a Peter McKinnon Nomatic bag, this may be the one for you. And there's different size dividers. That was kind of like a larger one, and there's smaller ones, but they all have a very similar design to them. And then this is the other compartment, and I do actually like this part better. This is another sleeve here, and this goes down to about there. You can fit like an iPad or something in there, but this has this like Velcro strap, and to me that seemed like a little bit more instilled confidence there. Then you've got some more mesh pockets here as well that you can get into and put more gear into. And that's pretty much it for the inside of the bag. They're both spacious. Now the PGYTECH bag actually is just slightly deeper than the Nomatic bag, so you could be able to stand some lenses up this way versus laying them down, so you could actually fit more gear in the OneMo 2 than this one. It just depends on how you're configuring your bag. And this bag is $399.99, so it's a $400 bag. And the OneMo 2 is $260. So there's a $140 price gap between these two bags. I honestly don't know if I can recommend this one for the price. It seems a little bit too expensive considering what PGYTECH is offering with that bag. Now there are some things I like about this design-wise, and the materials do feel a little bit more premium, which could come into play when it comes to picking your bag, but I don't know if it's a $140 difference. And I actually got mine for $230. You can find coupon codes online for them. So $230 really versus $400. If you can catch this on sale, maybe I would recommend it more than the PGYTECH bag. Or if you just like the aesthetics more or something like that. But as an overall camera travel bag, I think I kind of have to give it to the OneMo 2 in terms of what it offers, in terms of it's got an air tag spot for security, the security loops. It also has the ability to expand even wider than the Peter McKinnon bag. It comes with the extra sling bag at no additional cost, more dividers. It also comes with the rain protector. This one does not. You have to purchase that separately. And the overall comfortability of wearing the bag is more comfortable right out of the gate. So, I don't know. I'm still having a hard time deciding because part of me really wants to keep this bag. And I think it's probably just because I know how sought after it is, how popular it is. I like Peter, and I like the looks of it. But functionality-wise, there's only a couple things about this bag that I actually like more than the OneMo 2 by PGYTECH. And that is the laptop compartment, being able to open up the front of the bag without having to expand the entire thing, and then just the overall aesthetics and the magnetic tripod holder. But the OneMo 2, a little bit lighter, seems like it would be more comfortable to wear for a long period of time. They both come with a lifetime warranty, and but this bag is almost half the price of the Nomatic backpack. So I hope that helps you in figuring out which backpack is best for you. I'm still going to test them both out a little bit, but I am leaning a little bit more towards the OneMo 2, not only because there are some features on it that I really like, especially in terms of security and just the overall what they offer you and the comfortability, but part of me still wants to keep this bag for the aesthetics and some of the other features that it offers. So we'll see. I will do a follow-up video in the future to let you guys know exactly which one that I'm going to stick with, but hopefully me doing this head-to-head comparison shows you some of the features and what these bag offers from a hands-on review by someone who is not sponsored by either of these companies. I bought these with my own money, so I'm completely unbiased in terms of which company I think is better. I think they both are extremely well-made bags. I just think that this one is a better value. So thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you really enjoyed that head-to-head comparison. Let me know which backpack you think is better in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.